In this video, we are going to be building a rock, paper, scissors game with Python. So I'll just start immediately. So it's quite simple. It's a console application. So the first thing I'm going to do is import random. So because we need random module for the computer move. So then I'll create a variable called rock. So using all capital letters, that is because it's going to be constant. Then paper, I'll set it to paper, and these are me just defining all the moves. Then scissors, scissors. So now that we have all the moves, the next is to create like a list of moves. So a list of moves. So I'll say rock, paper, scissors. So once we've created the list of moves, now let's do the computer move. So the computer moves. So the computer move, we are going to use random. We're going to use random dot shuffle. So we're going to shuffle the moves, and I'm going to also now say computer equal to random dot choice. So I'm going to set it to move. So it's going to shuffle and pick a random value from the list as a computer move. Once I've done that, I'll create a function called run, let me say play game. So this play game will take in a move. So first thing I want to do is to print the move of the computer. So I'll say F computer, and I'm going to print the move of the computer. So I'll just pass in computer. So this will print the computer move. Once I've done that, I'll say if computer is equal to move. That means if the move that is passed to play game, if computer has that move, I'm going to print you won. That means the player won, which means the move that the player made is greater than the move that was passed. That is greater than it. So else, I'm going to print you lost. So once I have done that, the next thing is to now actually create the conditions for each of the game. So the first thing we want to before we do that, we need to get the player move. So I'm going to just come here above and say player move, and I'll say player. So the player is going to be an input. So I'll say enter rock, paper, or scissors. So that's going to be the prompt for the player. So now then we now do the game logic. First we'll check for draw. If computer equal to player, I'll say print draw. Then we use an elif player equal to rock. So now we're checking based on rock. I'll leave this empty for now. Elif player equal to what's the next move? Paper. Then an elif player equal to scissors. So now that we have the rock, paper, and scissors for the player, So we are now going to compare against with the computer, and this function here will do the hard work for us. So all I just have to do is so if I now say run or play game, and I pass in scissors. So if I pass in and I pass in scissors, now you can see that the move that I pass in is scissors. So if the player chooses rock and this move is scissors, that means, and the computer moves is scissors, that means I win or the player wins, else the player loses. So kind of like that. So then we'll do the same thing for here too. So and so for that, if we have paper, so I'm going to choose rock. So we'll do rock. So now that means if there's paper and the computer chooses rock, and the computer chooses rock, that means you are going to win. So and finally the last one, finally what am I doing? So and the last one, okay, and the last one we'll just do, since it's scissors, you are going to choose paper. So because if it's paper, that means you are going to win. So that's just it. So when I run the code and enter rock, so if I enter rock, you can see computer, paper, I lost because the computer chose paper. So I don't know what I did here. Okay, so okay, I can just simply do this and not give a space here. So let me run it again. So I can choose paper. So I lost because the computer chose scissors, and I can do rock. And I can do rock, so, and it printed draw. So that's just it. That's just how it works. So it's a very simple console based application. So if you've learned something, please like, and if this video gets to 10 likes, I'm going to take it a step further, and I'm going to use integrated graphics with it with Pygame. So we'll look at how to move this to a graphical game using the Pygame module. So make sure you like it if you want to see that.